Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I want to apologize a little bit right here because this video should have been on the channel already last week or the week before that. I think that I messed up either the naming of the videos or I just messed up and forgot about this particular match. Regardless, I got in contact, or at least my opponent got in contact with me saying like, hey, there is one particular video that I'm missing on the channel, and that's our match. So I went through the folder. Luckily, I did not delete anything, so I still have all of the matches, and I'm bringing you this particular one. Now, this is in the pool, so it is going to be raised to 4. Later, you guys are going to see this. So my opponent, let me also give you a little bit of feedback about my opponent. So on your screen right now, you can see that there is a Fargo rating from him being 700, and my Fargo rating on paper is 598. So definitely about 100 points better than me currently, and you guys are going to see that regardless, we're still going to have a lot of fun together. So he is being sponsored by Go. You guys can see it on his shirt. He has a sponsor, so he's kind of like a professional. Oh my god, I'm playing versus a professional right now. And this is going to be his break off. Now, as I just saw while editing this video, he has a monster break. You guys are going to see this. Let me stop talking, and here we go. So right there, you guys saw it on his break. Now there should be 9 balls on the table. You can only see that there are 6. So he made 3 balls on that initial break. Now he had to jump, or at least elevate the cue to make that 2 ball. The 3 is also gone. The 4 is also gone. Here we go with the 5 and the 8. Basically, these are like standard balls. Should not be a problem for anybody, and especially not for him with that much higher Fargo rating. And that is basically the first run. He basically cleared the table. He cleared the table, so that's a break and run. Now this is my cue ball almost went in that side pocket right there. Luckily it did not, so my opponent does not see the 1 ball, so he manages to make a push out, and I have no idea what I'm doing here. So I just, hit that ball. No real plan to make like a safety or anything like that. So this is my opponent making the 1. The 2 is fairly close by in that middle pocket, but then he does this. Now this has been like one of his earlier mistakes. Now he managed to make like a kick shot to the 3. The 3 for me, it's kind of like in between shots. So I can make it in the corner or I can make it in the side. I chose the corner, leaving me a very tough 4 ball. I believe I make that. Yes. Oh, white ball. Where are you going? Oh, okay. So that's actually a good shot. 5 being nudged a little bit with the cue ball. Managing to have a very decent position. Ideally should have been a little bit closer because I got short legs. 6 to the 7, not ideal here because I need to pull back, and I kind of needed to be a little bit closer. I needed to hit the rail and go closer. That's why I do this stupid mistake. I just had to put that in there. Sorry. Alright, so that's 2-0 for him. Again with a monster break right here. You can see balls finding gravity in all over the 6 pockets that this particular table has. So what does he do? He managed to make the 1 ball. Cue ball going very close to that center pocket. He has no shot on the 2, so he basically tries like a bank or a safety. At this point, I really don't know what he was going for. Now here, this white ball really surprised me right there, because it was like, where are you going? And then I had no way to make that 4 ball, so I make like this killer safety right here. He managed to make a 1-2 and then a hit on the 4, but then starts juggling with that cue ball. So giving me ball in hand. Now the 4, basically a stop shot, should not be a problem. The 5 to the 6. Also a standard ball. The 6 to the 7, I need to pull back a little bit, get a little bit of a better angle right there. Now this should be like a stop shot, but it kind of goes forward. This is one of those things that I kind of have a little bit of a difficulty with, but regardless, the 8 ball went inside that pocket. Now the 9 ball over here, and this was one of those funny shots. I didn't speed this up, but you can see I'm interacting with him, and I'm like, remember that thing we just said earlier? Because we were actually talking about the same kind of situation where I missed another ball, another very ancient history story that I'm not going to bore you guys with. Anyway, so I opened up. Again, I pull back in the kitchen. That seems to work for me at this particular moment, so I'm not going to change anything. The 2 in the side, the 3 is kind of like already in the pocket, so I'm not going to do a lot with my cue ball, basically like a stun shot or a stop shot. Okay, so I kind of stun forwarded a little bit. Now the 5 to the 6 surprised me. There is something wrong with the cushion up here, I think, at this moment. So this particular cushion right here on the top rail, it kind of like surprised me a little bit, because twice it moved that cue ball a lot. And I'm thinking I'm just the only one at this particular point, but that's, you know, maybe it's, you know, between the ears, as they say. 7 to the 8, 2 railer going towards the 8 ball, even though the 8 ball is in the pocket almost. He definitely has the right angles and the right way to go towards the next ball. So that's 3-1 again with the monster break right here. The 2 flies in that corner the corner pocket over there. He basically has like a 1 situation that's in front of the pocket. 3 to the 4, you kind of need a little bit of a positional play. He just goes a little bit like 1 railer towards the 4. 4 goes into the side. There goes 5. He could have done a little bit better in my personal opinion right here, but he definitely makes it. And when you can make positional play like this, you are definitely much better at this particular game. 7 to the 8 is just topspin going towards that ball that you always need to remember, especially those guys that are beginning in pool. And this is for the game. A very short video, because this happened to be like, what is it, like 8 minutes, not even, and that's game. That's game for you guys. And that is Go sponsor.